Hello everyone, this is a lesson from our Discovery Islands book, grade 6. It is Unit 8. The title for Unit 8 is Family. Unit 8 is going to be about family. Unit 8, Lesson 1 is our lesson for today. It is a vocabulary lesson. It's about members or family members. We're going to learn vocabularies about family members. Okay, we have here grandfather and grandmother. They have two sons or a son and a daughter. One of the daughter is your mother and the son is your uncle. Now the mother is married to your father. Okay, your father is not your grandfather and your grandmother's son, but they are or he is their son-in-law. So it's not the real son, it's just son-in-law because he's married to their daughter. The uncle is married to your aunt. This lady here is your uncle's wife, but you call her aunt. She is, again, not your grandfather and your grandmother's real daughter, but she is a daughter-in-law. And she's not your mother's sister, but she's married to her brother, so she will call her sister-in-law. Again, this man here, your uncle will not call your father brother, but he is married because your father is married to his sister. He will call him brother-in-law. Okay, now your father and your mother got you, your sister, and your brother. So sisters and brothers are called siblings. Siblings means sisters and brothers who have the same mother or the same father or both of them. And your sister, let's say your sister is married and she has children. The boy or her son is your nephew. So your sister's son or your brother's son is your nephew. Your sister's daughter or your brother's daughter is your niece. So niece is your sister's daughter or your brother's daughter, while nephew is your sister or your brother's son. This son here is called it's a grandson. So the son, your mother or your father's son is your grandson, or their daughter's son is called their grandson. Uncle and aunt, they have children. The children of your uncle and aunt are called your cousins. Either boy or girl, we call them cousins. This is a short video. I would like you to watch it so that it can help you a little bit understand the family members.
Tree I made last year in class. Do you know what it's for? You don't get that, do you? A family tree shows the members in our family. Would you like to see what ours looks like? This is me. And these are our parents, Mom and Dad. We are their children. And you are my brother. Dad's parents are our grandparents, Grandpa and Grandma. We are their grandchildren. Our grandparents have two more children, our uncle and aunt. You and I are their niece and nephew. Our aunt and uncle's children are our cousins. Do you understand, little brother? Our grandparents have 3 children. Our uncle, our aunt, and dad. Our aunt and uncle have 2 children, our cousins. Mom and Dad have 2 children, you and I. We are siblings. And this is our family. You got that, right?
Yes,
Okay, hope you do get that. The other words that we're gonna have in our story, I believe they are new for you, is the word raft. What does the word raft means? It's like this, it's small ship. It's either made from plastic or from wood. Another word is the word storm. Storm is when it's raining and there's thunder and wind outside. We call that a storm. Okay, I want you now please to open your pupils book, page 88. We have this story here. It says, listen and read, why did Tom get up early this morning? What can you see, or where are they? They are in the camping. Some people are coming to the camping. Who are they? They are the campers' relatives.
Hello, welcome to all of our campers' relatives.
I'm Tom's grandfather.
I'm Liam's father, and this is my wife, Fatima. These are my nephews.
Come and see what the children have done at the camp this week.
Okay, so this is the grandfather of Tom, and these are two parents here, but these are not their kids. It's not their sons. It's this man's nephew. Again, what do I mean by nephew? Nephew, we said, means his brother or his sister's sons. So they're not his sons. Okay, let's see what the children have done in this week in the camp.
before I arrived here, I'd never juggled.
Okay, so he never juggled before he arrived here. Now he learned how to juggle.
We made this raft from an old tree that had fallen down in a storm.
Okay, that's number 2. They've done a raft from an old tree that had fallen down in a storm. The last one?
I can't believe it, Tom. By last night, you hadn't finished the wooden bird.
I know. I got up really early this morning. I wanted my grandfather to see it. It's brilliant, Tom. Well done.
Okay, so this is Tom. He was doing his wooden bird so that his grandfather would see it. So the question was, why did Tom get up early this morning? It was because he wanted to finish his wooden bird so that his grandfather would see it. Next activity, you are going to listen and put the correct number of the sentence or the word that you hear in the correct place.
1. He's my husband. 2.
Okay, so what's 1? 1, he is my husband.
She's my wife.
She is my wife. That is 2.
3. She's my niece.
She is my niece.
4. She's my daughter-in-law.
Okay, she is my daughter-in-law. 4. This man's here. This is his son, and this is his son's wife. So she is the daughter-in-law, and this is his. Okay, let's go.
5. They're my siblings.
They are my siblings. What do I mean by siblings? Means brother and sisters. So this is 5 siblings.
6. He's my son.
He is my son. That is 6.
7. He's my nephew.
He is my nephew. That is 7 here. And then
8. He's my grandson.
he is my grandson. That's 8. Finally,
9. He's my brother-in-law.
he's my brother-in-law. That is 9. Next exercise. Now you are going to listen. She's not gonna say the name of the name of the person. Like she's not gonna say the brother-in-law. She's gonna say she's gonna give you a sentence that would describe this person, and you have to guess what is the word.
1. They are your brothers and sisters.
So, they are your brothers and sisters. What is the word? Of course, it is siblings.
2. He's your sister's husband.
Your sister's husband is your brother-in-law.
3. She's your son's wife.
Your son's wife is your daughter-in-law.
4. He's your son's son.
Your son's son is your grandson.
5. She's your sister or brother's daughter.
Your sister or brother's daughter. So daughter is the niece, while the son is
6. He's your sister or brother's son.
okay. So the son of your sister or your brother is your nephew. That was the lesson for today. Let's go to the activity book. Before the activity book, we have here some questions about the text. What did the children do in the camp this week? Number 1, Liam has learned juggling. Number 2, they made a raft from an old tree that had fallen down in the storm. Finally, Tom finished his wooden bird for his grandfather to see it. So 3 things that the campers have done this week. Activity book, page 82. Complete the family words. You're gonna look at the words and write down the missing letter to complete the correct word. I want you to do this exercise without looking at the pupil's book if you can, and then pause this video here and go back and play it again and check your answers after you're done. Okay. Activity number 2, complete the sentences with words from activity number 1. You're going to use the words that we learned today to complete this activity here. Your daughter's son is your, what do I call your daughter's son? Your son's wife is your what? Your sister's son is your brother's daughter is your, finally, your sister's husband is your what? Pause this video, think about it, do it, and then go back again and play the video and check your answers. So, your daughter's son is your grandson. Your son's wife is your daughter-in-law. Your sister's son is your nephew. Your brother's daughter is your niece. Your sister's husband is your brother-in-law. The last question, you are going to do it yourself. Do you have a big family? Describe 3 of your relatives. So you're going to write down, for example, my grandfather is my mother's father, and so on. So describe only 3 of your relatives. That was our lesson for today. Thank you for watching. Goodbye and see you in our next lesson.